If you're in the market for a Blu-ray disc player, then you're probably going to see out there the Sony BDP-BX370 Blu-ray disc player. And that's because it's an Amazon's choice on Amazon and their #1 bestseller in Blu-ray disc players. And it's pretty obvious why. It's priced reasonably compared to many Blu-ray disc players out there. It's $88. And as you can see right here in my Vanna White motion, this Blu-ray disc player, pretty just compact, sleek, and so what makes it appealing, first of all, it's from Sony, who was the company there where Blu-ray disc players originated, and it manages to give you everything that you would need out of a Blu-ray disc player. But as I'll talk about, there are some pros and cons to getting this Blu-ray disc player, and it really depends upon what you're looking for. Now, first of all, I've enjoyed getting this Blu-ray disc player. I've had it for a few months now, and it's because my primary reason for getting it was because I still have a lot of DVDs and a few Blu-rays as well, but I really gathered an amazing DVD movie collection over the years, and I wanted to still keep watching the DVDs. And so previously I had a PlayStation 3 which had a Blu-ray disc player capability, of course, because it's Sony, as well as I could play DVDs in that. But over the years, never really actually used the PS3 for video gaming. Just kind of gave up on actually being good at that. More of a Genesis player here. Didn't really advance beyond 3 buttons and a start button. Nevertheless, the PlayStation 3 had basically become a very elaborate Blu-ray disc player and DVD player, and it deteriorated over the years. And so I just wanted to get an efficient player that could play my DVDs and select Blu-rays that I did own, as well as if I managed to go out get some DVDs or Blu-rays for rent or from the library, I could play them on some sort of player onto my largest TV in my home. Now, we'll go ahead and I'll show you how it is in action. I'll go ahead and pop in CM Punk's Best in the World 2-disc set. So if you're not a wrestling fan, don't know what to tell you, but this is one of the few Blu-rays I decided to buy right after the pipe bomb incident, which if you don't know what that is, that's fine. But one of the cons that I will tell you about, which if you go to the Amazon website, is the main thing people are complaining about, is that this Blu-ray disc player does tell you it has smart capabilities. And so what that means is you can set up and connect your Wi-Fi to this Blu-ray disc player, then go through the App Store that Sony has, and that you'd be able to then download apps like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and be able to stream through this Blu-ray disc player. And what we're finding, at least I found from those reviews, was that that is not effective at all. That Sony's smart app streaming playing ability through this Blu-ray disc player has not been good, and consumers seem to be very unhappy with that. So that doesn't really affect me though, because the TV that I have up here, this LG, I have smart capability through that. I watch my streaming services through the smart capabilities within the App Store from LG. That has its issues too as well, which I'll link at the end if you happen to own an LG TV too. I provided issues with their App Store. But again, you have to understand why you're buying this Blu-ray disc player. If you're buying it because you're hoping to rely on streaming services through it, along with the Blu-ray disc capability, I'm hearing not a good source for that. But if you're like me, you have no intention of connecting your Wi-Fi network through this device, you are planning to just purely use it for Blu-rays and DVD playing, it has been really good just on that front. So now I'll go ahead and pop in CM Punk, and I will show you then how the Blu-ray looks on the television. Okay, so here's how the main screen of the Blu-ray disc player looks when you're ready to put a Blu-ray disc or DVD in. That area where it's showing you and it's highlighted is really just saying that there's no disc yet in. If you wanted to try to use the smart capabilities, that's over here with devices, using Wi-Fi, things like that. But keeping it simple to just using the disc, let's go ahead and close that disc. And it's actually going to take a little bit of time, maybe more than you'd expect, for it to load up and get in there. Man in his 30s, I try it at home, so certainly kids are doing it, but still, please be safe. And there you go, there's the menu screen. So the Blu-ray works very well. I'm using the remote right now, very efficient remote as well too. So just click it, play. Might want to consider, something else. Any questions? Leave them below in the comments. Any comments that you might have. If you enjoyed this video, please do like it. And of course, subscribe. More reviews or how-tos on various technology, I'm sure, will be coming up.